Big news. I'm filming my next 1-hour special in Batavia, Illinois, October 23rd through 25th, and I'd love to see you there. And come see me headline on the road in San Francisco, California, Hartford, Connecticut, Portland, Oregon, and come see Stand Up on the Spot in Los Angeles, California, Chicago, Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri, New Orleans, Louisiana, a Trailer Tales Live in Nashville, Tennessee, and more tour dates to be added at jeremiahwatkins.com. And if you want to support Stand Up on the Spot in an extra way, head over to patreon.com/jeremiahwatkins to get uncensored and ad-free episodes for as little as $5 a month. Sign up for my email list at punchup.live/jeremiahwatkins to make sure that you know when I'm coming to a city near you. And after this, watch Jordan Jensen's new Netflix special called Take Me With You. And coming soon to Netflix, Jeff Ross's Take a Banana for the Ride. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed before you go. Now enjoy Stand Up on the Spot.
New York City, how we feeling tonight? What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremiah Watkins, and I am your host of Stand Up on the Spot. This is how the show works. We, the comedians, are coming up here with no prepared material. We're going to ask you, the audience, for suggestions. You're going to yell stuff out. We're going to create Stand Up on the Spot based off of your audience suggestions. Who's ready to start this thing, huh? Woo. This month marks 15 years of me doing stand-up on the spot around the country. So thank you guys for being a part of this special anniversary show here tonight. Woo. Excited to be here with you guys. All right, what do we got? Pickleball.
Real estate.
Both things that white people love. Amazing. Yeah. I feel like if you're a real estate agent, you gotta be good at pickleball. That's like a go-to situation. Just like if you get wealthy enough, you gotta be good at golf, I feel like. And I am not good at golf. Like, I would like to be good at golf. Sir, you good at golf?
I sucked.
Yeah, okay. You're not good, huh? Good. Yeah, and what's your income? Not good. See, exactly. What did I say? He's not good at golf. He's like, I don't want to fist bump you over me not having money. What are you talking about? But exactly, you know, it's one of those things where, like, there's certain hobbies that go together. Like, pool is one of those things where you're either very wealthy because you own a pool table, or you are just the most bottom of the barrel person that's trying to hustle people at bars and stuff like that, where you're just like, yeah, I'll play you for it. Yeah, you're like, that's my wife. You're like, yeah, I'll play you for it. What else we got?
New Balance sneakers.
More things that white people love. You know, New Balances, I think that's a rite of passage for a lot of dads. I think, like, once, you know, the pregnancy test has that, you know, those lines on it, like you're gonna be a mom and a dad. Like, I feel like the New Balances like appear from the middle of nowhere, where they're like all of a sudden you're just wearing them. You're like, wait, what? How did this happen? I was planning on being a cool dad, like wearing some Jordans or something. And the universe is like, no. We have other plans for you in mind. What else we got?
Rats in the subway.
What was this?
Bridge and tunnel.
Bridge and tunnel. Sounds like a weird New York ice cream. Yeah, have you tried Bridge and Tunnel? Come on. Some good stuff over there. Bridge and Tunnel makes the best stuff. Served by trolls, really good stuff. What was this one over here?
Subway rats.
Subway rats. So I'm coming to you from Los Angeles, and your rats can take ours. For sure.
I'm from Los Angeles.
You're from Los Angeles. You've never seen me. Ma'am, can I just tell you, A, I love your energy. B, you're beautiful and thank you for being here. And C, that was the nicest roasting I've ever got in my entire life. I'm from Los Angeles, never seen you there. I frequent every comedy club in America. That's kind of strange. How peculiar. You've been doing this show for how long, sweetie? Oh, it didn't cross into my algorithm. Amazing. So who are you here with tonight?
My nephew.
Your nephew. Wow, he's got a hot aunt. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Moby brought his aunt to a show. There's celebrities everywhere here tonight. That's fun.
I brought him.
You brought him. Girl, behave. Amazing. Amazing. And do you work currently? What do you do?
Where?
Where? She's like, which street, honey? Depends on the time of night. Very cool. How long has she been your aunt? As far as you can remember. Very cool. And what do you do, my friend?
I work in fintech consulting.
Fintech. Oh, cool. I've got a fin right attached to my face up here. Oh, gotcha.
My professional opinion.
That's your professional opinion. So do you have a suggestion that maybe I can do something with? Either one of you.
I said subway rats, so
Subway rats. And do you have a suggestion, miss?
I'm waiting for Josh.
You're waiting for Josh. More things that white people like. Guys, we ready to kick off the show? What do you say, huh? Love her. How do you not love her? Your next comedian, not Josh, calm down. Calm down, okay. But you know what? You saw him earlier in the lobby and you said that he was your second favorite person on this show. He's also from The Daily Show. I've known this comic for over a decade. He's absolutely phenomenal and one of my favorites in LA and New York. Please welcome my pal, Michael Kosta, to the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeremiah, everybody. Please stay seated. Stay seated. Please stay seated. Don't shoot the audience. Please stay seated. You guys, not another. Don't shoot the audience. Not another standing ovation. Please stay seated. You guys, seriously, no. We got to start. You guys, don't shoot the audience. We got to start the show. All right, great. So we take suggestions. Who wants one?
People who put pineapple on their pizza.
People who put pineapple on their pizza. I guess that's a big thing in New York. Like, I don't know. I'm from the Midwest. I mean, we put everything on pizza. We put our feelings on pizza. We put mom and dad's divorce on pizza. I remember when Trump at one point ate pizza with a fork and knife here. He was at a Sbarro in Times Square. And New Yorkers were all mad about it. And I'm like, well, you should look into the other stuff he's done too. Maybe check his record on a few things. I feel like why... It's kind of funny, like, look, I was in this camp too, but I was very mad about Jimmy Kimmel being suspended, and we were getting all riled up, and the creative community came together, and we pressured Bob Iger at Disney to push back against this authoritarian regime. Meanwhile, I'm like really pissed off because Kimmel's canceled, and I'm like, didn't he just shoot a bunch of Venezuelans for no reason and nobody see if it's saying anything? Doesn't he just kidnap kids from other countries? And we're like, look, that's bad, but look, bring Jimmy Kimmel back. Bring Jimmy Kimmel back. Bring Jimmy Kimmel back. Trump's smart. He knows if he shoots 5 Venezuelans on a boat with no trial and kills them, that's really terrible. But if it's like a long distance, grainy black and white video, we'll be like, it is a kind of a cool video. I mean, it's. I just want to apologize for that previous joke. I should never have said it's okay to 5 Venezuelans without a trial as long as the video is cool. It's not cool to 5 Venezuelans whether the video is cool or not. Is that fair? Fair. Okay, few. Now, Guatemalans. Oh, no, okay. You know why I like the show? Because your suggestion was pineapple on pizza. And then I just said it's okay to genocide Guatemalans. All right, another suggestion. Anything?
Belichick's girlfriend.
Right, what do you say?
Run clubs.
Run clubs. Yeah, that's good. You know, I'm 45 years old, and I was in Atlanta 6 years ago, so that would be 39 years old. And I was staying next to a track. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to run a mile. And I'm going to time it. Because in college, when I played collegiate tennis, at one point, I ran a 5:24 mile. Okay? Hey! Look at me! 5:24 mile. So, 15 years later, I go, I'm going to run a timed mile. And I went down to the track, and I ran a timed mile, and it was about 8:05. And I couldn't walk for about 16 days after that. I went to the doctor, and when I came back, and the doctor eventually, after tests and shit, was like, dude, you just have sore hamstrings. Your hamstrings are sore. I was like, dude, I need a hip replacement. But your suggestion of run clubs reminded me of a woman I met on the street once. That sounds like I bought a prostitute. Who asked me to join her run club in Brooklyn. And she was very sweet and very nice. I was walking my dog, and she knows my dog. And she's like, you should run with us sometime. And I was like, I actually would like that. I'm trying to develop friendships. I'm trying to connect with people. Right? That's kind of important. I think we've lost that. I think we are connected, but we're not connected. You hear what I'm saying? Right? I think we're not to use a good, we're not nourishing relationships of quality, right? And then I was like, what time do you run? She goes, 5:15 a.m. I said, get the fuck out of my face right now. I would rather live in a divided society. I would rather there be a male friendship recession. Anybody else?
No phones in schools.
6'7".
What's that?
6'7".
6'7"? What is? Why are you saying it with that accent? What does that mean? Is that a thing? New York sports. What did you say?
No phones in schools.
No phones in schools for kids. Yeah. Oh, you guys just have funny stuff ready for that? Your jokes are just sitting there ready to go? My daughter is in kindergarten, so she doesn't have a phone. However, when she's being quiet and she's alone, I know that she has stolen my phone. So, what does that say? What does that say about the brain? That when a child doesn't have a phone, they're loud, they're breaking things, they're trying things, they're kicking things, they're falling down, they're throwing things. But when they have a phone, they're like this. If I was a teacher, I would want phones in schools. Because I would be like, and what is the square root of 39? Holy shit. Can somebody look it up, please?
Belichick's girlfriend.
Say it again. Destination weddings. And what was yours?
Belichick's girlfriend.
Belichick's girlfriend. Well, those are kind of related a little bit, but... Let's start with Belichick's girlfriend. Bill Belichick was the coach for the Patriots, right? But then at one point, wasn't the owner of the Patriots Robert Kraft, and he got caught going to like a massage jerk session? Do you remember that? Remember that? I remember Robert Kraft. This guy has a private jet. Okay, he's worth $1 billion. He's got 7 Super Bowl rings, whatever. They caught him at like one of those massage places that me and you go when we're visiting Phoenix with the boys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, they showed a picture on the exterior, and I was like, holy shit, I think I've been to that place. We're talking like a $45 massage, where if you throw him a 20 at the end, she probably gives you a little, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, like, a lot of you were probably disgusted, you shouldn't treat women this way, human trafficking, and those are all fine concerns. But I loved that a billionaire is still like, look, this is a good value right here. This is a $45, and I get a decent massage. And here's what I don't buy about Jeffrey Epstein, okay? Is he would recruit these girls at the mall, and then they would come massage him for an hour, and then he would try to have sex with them. I don't know if you guys ever had a bad massage. I've never had a bad massage and been like, you know what I want now? To have sex with this person. Are we? Earlier in the show, I made a joke about killing 5 Venezuelans. And I shouldn't have done that. But it wasn't until later in the show that I subtly defended Jeffrey Epstein. And you guys have been great. Let's bring Jeremiah back up here, please. Come on, Jeremiah.
Keep it going for the great Michael Kosta, ladies and gentlemen.
They're great. Am I staying? I'm staying up here.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
They're great. Thank you, Jeremiah.
So this is a fun thing that we do is after the comics wrap up, I'm going to join them on stage and we're going to take some suggestions together, see what we can do with them together.
There we go. Yeah.
This guy just goes, whoa, they can do that?
By the way, this table has been using sounds a lot.
Sounds.
Like, he just did that whole thing, and then her suggestion was 6 and 7. 6, 7. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe they're just a sound effect Foley family.
Correct.
It's like,
Correct.
whoop.
Yeah. They have like a slide whistle going.
Yeah, they've got all the things.
Different types of gravel. Do you guys know this? By the way, this shit kills in LA. Different types of gravel they walk on. That's how they do that. They do that. They do that.
Okay, so maybe let's grab a suggestion from over here.
Yeah,
what do we got?
suggestion. Oh, all of a sudden,
Awkward silences.
awkward silences. That's a pro right there. That's a pro.
We just nailed it.
You know what my wife does is a great trick. When my wife does this great thing where if someone is being difficult, she is quiet. Ooh. And then they get to live in the difficultness of their difficulty. So what I do, because I'm a Midwesterner, is if someone's being difficult, I immediately go, okay, look, we can figure this out. You know, it's like I step in and I try to be the peacemaker. But my wife is smarter than me, and she just goes like this. And you know what? If you're being a dick, and then they're quiet, guess what's in the ether? You're being a dick. That's a freebie. That's a freebie.
And that's a PSA for wives across America. If you stay silent, like Michael Kosta says, things will improve for you drastically.
Yeah. Also, I think I just admitted that's how I fight with my wife. I'm a dick, and she's like...
Go. All right. What else we got? Swingers? What? His aunt's here. Don't say that. Just me?
I think he's a girl.
You think he's
Thank you.
adorable?
Thank you.
Whoa.
I feel like swingers. I feel like it's not as prevalent as we all want it to be. I feel like swingers is I don't know anybody who swings. Do you know anybody who swings?
I just push my kids on swings.
Exactly.
That's the only kind of. That's like the boring kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in a different part of Brooklyn recently. I had dropped my kids off at school and I was biking a different way home.
Okay.
And there was a really nice playground. Okay. And when you guys don't have kids and you don't have hope and believe in the future, but I do. And when I see a nice playground now, I'm like, oh shit, that looks like a nice playground. And dude, I wasn't with my kids. This is important. I was not with my children. And I'm looking at the playground and there's just kids on the playground. And I was like, is that a nice playground? And they're looking at me like, what? And I'm like, is it good? And then I'm like, I'm a strange man yelling at children, is it a good playground with no kids with me? So there we go. Yep. And that was the first time I had a sexual offense for minor. You can edit that part out.
What else we got? What else we got over here? Ohio, and then what was this over here?
Rudy Giuliani.
What was this?
Giuliani.
Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani.
And I heard Trump at the UN, Giuliani, and Ohio. Yeah, then that gets a thumbs down from my aunt over here. Right. It sounds like somebody's had too much Tylenol here. Too much Tylenol. Way too much.
Today his escalator broke. Did you see that?
No.
Trump. He was at the UN. His escalator broke, and he had to walk up. And I was literally like, today's the day Donald Trump dies of a heart attack. But he made it. He made it.
Let's grab one last suggestion.
Dudes who have AI girlfriends.
Dudes who have AI girlfriends? First of all, you said that like you have one. She's real. She's real. You know people who have AI girlfriends? Do you know them personally or just you've seen online?
Your projection is your admission. What's your thoughts on it?
That's like a nerdy Morpheus. He's like, you take the blue pill. What are my thoughts on people who have AI girlfriends? I mean, somebody just needs to jerk them off. Like, go to a massage parlor or something, rather than creating an AI girlfriend. And I think that would give you enough confidence rather than being like, Bay and I are fighting again.
I don't like the idea that there's another battery I have to charge. Does that make sense? Like, I would assume AI needs power. Oh, you guys got all your charging cords figured out perfectly? I mean, it is a constant like shuffling around.
Right.
And I don't want to do it. I'd rather not have an AI girlfriend.
Yeah, just for the batteries alone.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's solid. Not much to contribute there other than I think that's pretty solid.
That's
buddy.
solid.
I think that's solid.
Solid thought.
Let's grab one last one. What's this?
Deep frying everything.
Oh, we're from the Midwest. You're speaking our language,
bro.
brother. When you deep fry, that's when you're in the Midwest and the South. Yeah, I did the Twinkie, and I think that's one of the sins I'll have to pay for. There's certain things that you deep fry that while you're eating it, you're like, this is just pure gluttony. This is way too much. Like, this wasn't meant for human consumption.
I sometimes get Chinese delivery late after the show, and I got General Tso's chicken recently, which is basically it's fried chicken. And I was biting into it, and I was 5 or 6 in, and I was like, there is no chicken. And I'm eating batter. I'm eating batter. And I will continue to eat batter. And that's what happened.
Guys, keep it going for Michael
Thank
Kosta,
you.
ladies and gentlemen. Are we having a good time, ladies and gentlemen? You enjoying how the show works? You know, this next guy coming to the stage, I admire this guy a lot. His hustle and dedication to the craft is unparalleled right now. He put out over 50 hours on YouTube this year. An incredible feat. Super inspiring. I love this guy. You may know him from The Daily Show as well. Please welcome my pal Josh Johnson to the stage. Josh Johnson.
Cool. Okay. Hope y'all are well. Good to see everybody. Y'all look so nice. You know what I mean? Beautiful smiles. Thanks. What's a general suggestion? Anybody? Anything on your mind? Layovers? Layovers? Oh, you said Diddy? It is. That's wild. That look. Wow. Diddy coming from you is incredible. This is. So, I don't know if you've heard, but Diddy was found not guilty on the most important stuff, and he was found guilty on things that are basically misdemeanors that carry potentially up to 10 years each, but it's not likely he will serve 10 years for each of those things. So I have been nervous. I have been talking mad shit about Diddy. I was sure. I was positive. It's like, you know what it's like? Okay, when I was little, I didn't grow up in a good neighborhood, so there were plenty of pit bulls, right? And so there were a ton of pit bulls, and one pit bull lived next to me, right? And he was that type of pit bull where they shouldn't have even had a dog, but they had him chained to the tree and everything. And so he just lived like that, and he would use the chain to work out. So this was one of the strongest looking pit bulls you've ever seen in your life. Every day he doing press ups with the chain. He doing neck ups with the chain. There's anything that the dog hated anything that passed him because it had a freedom he didn't have, right? And so the dog just strengthened its neck over years by being pulling at a tree. And so the tree was not going anywhere or anything. And every once in a while the dog barked me, I'd be like, shut up, because I was able to move and go in my house and everything. And one day I was like, shut up. And the dog, because he had been dedicated for a period of time, he had been weakening the chain over time, and this dog broke a link and started coming at me like a pit bull coming at this 12-year-old kid, right? And that's what it feels like knowing Diddy gonna get out. It's I talk so reckless. Because I was sure. I was like, there's not a lawyer in the world. This man blows up cars. They found all the baby oil. There's no way this man is getting out. But he was slippery than baby oil, wasn't he? He had more money than he had bottles of baby oil. He had lawyers quit. Do you know what you have to be guilty of for a lawyer who's getting paid top dollar to be like, I cannot be party to this? You're talking about a lawyer. You're talking about a criminal defense lawyer for high-profile people. So you're already talking about someone who is not worried about getting into heaven. And they are like, I cannot be here. He had lawyers quit. He had lawyers leave. And he still made it through. The only person more scared than me is Kid Cudi, because Kid Cudi went and told everything. Kid Cudi told everything. He was like, yeah, he blew up the car and he put my dog in the bathroom. Kid Cudi went and testified hard. You rarely see somebody testify hard. I've been waiting for my day in court, and here is everything. I'm surprised Kid Cudi didn't stand up on the stand. He's like, and he blew up my car. Man, look, I don't think Diddy listens to me. I hope he doesn't listen to me. I don't think that Diddy listens to me. He does, you think? That's terrifying. Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, it's a little late for me to implore Diddy not to kill me, but we'll see. Anybody else? What's going on?
City mayoral campaign.
Mayoral campaign. It is crazy to have so many people running that so many people don't want and want to, like, New York right now feels like how every woman must feel at a club. You got 6 dudes coming at you want nothing to do with. And then like one coming that's like, hey, how you doing? And he says all the right things and you're like, maybe I'll give this guy a shot. And then out of nowhere, you can guess which one that is. I can't believe Cuomo is back. But Cuomo being back is so funny to me because here's where Cuomo messed up. This is not a take that you will like, but this is where I like truly. This is a fact of the matter, but it's not something I like celebrate. What Cuomo did was he was the wrong type of creep because this dude was a creep, right? That's like part of what led to his downfall. It wasn't everything that he did, but it was part of it. And it's like there was a summer where people liked Cuomo. People were saying they were like Cuomo-sexual and everything like that. If this man had just kept it age appropriate, he would have been swimming in it. He would have been, if this dude had been going for women his age, they were the ones that were like, Cuomo. You know what I mean? But no, he had to like try to feel up young women in the elevator and everything like that. Meanwhile, like this is one of the biggest problems with creeps too, is that it's like the part of the creepiness is that I gotta try to like get you. I gotta try to win you over. I gotta try whatever, right? Meanwhile, there were women Cuomo's age being like, hi. People act like freaky older women aren't out there, and they are. And they liked him. That's the craziest thing. They literally liked him, but he was like, no, I'm gonna go bother someone straight out of college. Like, that's so insane. And he's why everybody's grandma dead. Like, he's also like part of that thing. He covered up the COVID numbers, and he was like, no, we're doing great. Well, like, that's the other thing that people are hoping that. In every country, in every election, by the way, anyone who's running again hopes that the electorate has like a short memory, because we hated that man so much for that, because that was like that did lead to deaths. Him acting like we were doing better than we were, him not wanting to report numbers, him not wanting to send certain things and move things because of the optics and everything. Like, he was worried about himself. He wasn't worried about the people. And so then you see him running again, and that stuff doesn't come up as much. You see it actively not coming up. But it's like, if you just put your mindset back in 2021, we hated this man so much for this that he was like, what about weed? Y'all want some weed? Like, that was him. That was him being like, we gotta get you that weed. Like, it's... You scared Cuomo to a point he started talking like he was really on the block like that. Y'all know you want some weed. Come on now. No, that man was over here all but being in the nursing home. All but being in the nursing home going, shh. And then Adams is over here, Mr. Felonious monk. This dude did crime bad. This is my thing. Even if you're a bad person, I hate to see somebody like lose a bag. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hate to see somebody like fumble, because even within your crime, this dude did what people do. Just so you know, like that, like if you are upset about Mayor Adams' level of corruption, that is the understood amount of corruption that we have across politics. Like, he did not do a thing. In fact, what everything that Adams did is exactly like when they pulled up Trump on his like real estate scamming and stuff like that. And then you had people like Kevin O'Leary be like, everybody does that. Shut up. Like that. You're on Shark Tank. What are you doing? Like, this man is on TV all the time. And he's like, everybody does that. If you lock up Trump for that, you have to lock up everybody for that. And we were like, okay, that's fine. And so, like, if you're bothered by, like, Adam's level of corruption, that's, like, baseline. You know what I mean? He was just worse at doing it. He was just doing it on his phone. Like, that's... Do you know what I mean? Like, once again, just, wow. And then, like, it's also is Adams, it's Cuomo, like, even before you get to Zohran, there's one more that... Jim Walden. Okay, some of these, admittedly, I don't know. I mean, like a couple of them, I'm like, I believe you. But I do think, I mean, look. I'm not telling people like who to vote for and what to do. I do think that like for any race, mayoral, anything, it is a bad idea to hang all of your hopes on one person because they're a person. So if they're saying all the right things and they win over your vote that way, all well and good. But I think expecting the world from one person, even when they have all of the great ideas, would be to set them up to fail in your eyes, right? So when I look at someone like Zohran, I'm like, that, to me, that looks like the guy because that's the guy that made Trump say he'd invade New York. I'm like, that must be, like, that sounds like if this many people don't want it to happen, maybe he's right about something. I don't know. You know, because I do think that you are a more like docile, more controllable electorate when you are always hungry, when you are always like at your wits' end. And some of the things that Zohran is throwing out there are not like crazy things. We can't afford them. We usually just like give the entire budget to a place that doesn't need it. Like I'll even say this, like, you know, people talk about police budgets and stuff. And I had a conversation with somebody because I go different places where there's security. So I talk to plenty of like former cops. I talk to current police and everything like that. And I'm like, does it not bother you that like your pay doesn't go up because of the things that are contracted around you? Like every year they have to like basically spend the money in your face that should just be your money. Because if you're gonna shoot somebody with a gun, it can be a year old. Do you know what I mean? And so when you're standing in the middle of Times Square and you got your like AR-15 that you're hopefully never gonna use, aren't you like holding your vacation? That feels crazy. And so, you know, I didn't mean to bum everybody out. Let's get Jeremiah back up here.
Guys, keep it going for Josh Johnson.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah.
Man, he kept saying Zohran, and I was like, man, this Power Rangers is getting serious.
Yeah. He's like, honestly, he's so good. They have not been able to trip him up yet, like on the news, and they're trying hard.
Sure.
This woman on CNN was like asking him. She was like, "Do you think billionaires should exist?" And it's like, what do you want him to say? That you want to kill him? Like that's such a weird setup of a question.
If Thanos was real,
yeah. It's like, what are you trying to do right now? Yeah.
Let's grab a few suggestions. See what we got.
Oversharing online.
Oversharing online. That's literally the app Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're still on Facebook,
yeah.
Just if you want to just dip into your friends or people from from the past and just see all of their problems.
Can I tell you right now on Facebook, I'll look at my Facebook friends list and I'll be like, who are these people? Like you've been collecting them your whole life, but you look at your friends list and you're like, when did I? Then you look at your request, like it used to always hurt me when somebody didn't accept my friend request on Facebook. I would take it too personally because in my head I'm like, it's nothing. that means that you don't want people you don't know in Missouri to know that we know each other. Like that's crazy that you don't just click accept and just never think about it again. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come back to your Facebook 10 years later and be like, who are these people? You know?
That kind of feels like if you revisit the Pokemon series now, you're like, where did all these people come from?
Yeah, 100%.
Like the original 150, I know those.
I met, this freaked me out genuinely. I met a young couple that met on Facebook. Uh-huh. And I was looking right at the woman. I was like, blink if he kidnapped you. That's the most lying thing I've ever heard in my life. They were 22 and they met on Facebook. I was like, no, you've been trafficked, ma'am.
Yeah. Listen.
No, we gonna lock him up right now. You over here talking about you met 22 Facebook. You don't even understand the page layout if you 22 and you on Facebook. That's crazy. You don't even remember the throwback when it was just like or nothing. There were no emoji. You over here spoiled. You over here getting to express yourself on a post. You don't remember when people would post about their dead grandma and then you hit like because you try and show support and then they thought that you liked that their grandma died and then you got in a fight with them the next day because you were like, no, you want step and they were like, no, I feel bad for you. I lost my grandmama too. And it's like, oh, okay. You miss all the misunderstandings, everything. Over here 22 on the good Facebook, that's the QAnon Facebook, that's the Facebook that radicalized everybody granddaddy, that's the Facebook you're on, and that's how y'all met? Hell no. That made me so mad. I was like, this woman out here with a lunatic. Like she really, if he really met her on Facebook, that means he was figuring out everything about her, probably been stalking her for years and everything. Was like, oh, she got a Facebook. We can connect about something. Then friended her.
Meanwhile, the guy's like, I got her fair and square on the marketplace, all right?
Yeah. Easily.
I bought her straight out, okay?
Easily. You said ice?
Ice.
Yeah. It is crazy how like you can tell when a thing is like popular or not by how people like this is why it's so important to talk to people, because you can tell that ice is not actually popular because they're trying to poach a lot of the LAPD to do ice in California, and the LAPD is like, that's not for me. No, thank you. The LAPD.
Yeah.
The LAPD love whooping ass almost as much as the NYPD.
Yeah.
And they are like, that seems a little cruel. I don't think I'm gonna.
And most of the officers in LA are Hispanic, so they're gonna be like, Gonzalez, I need you on the case for this ice.
Can I tell you right now, if the LAPD joined up ICE, because like you said, it's a huge Hispanic population, mm-hmm. I think a lot of them would walk in and be like, you need to get out of here. Like, no, nothing here. You know, like that. I don't know. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. They are trying to. One of the things that they're trying to do is like create a pinch point. Like there are already a lot of early entry-level white-collar jobs are being lost to AI and stuff like that. There's already like the setting up through the funding of ICE a sort of funnel where maybe the only way to like make a bit of a living in certain areas is to join ICE. My home state of Louisiana right now, the entire economy is being propped up by ICE. Like you look at Gina, Louisiana, you look at some of these places and it's like there is barely any infrastructure there. The only thing is that the government is funneling all this money into that like parish to then build a detention center and then have people work in that detention center and then like pay them like okay, like a decent amount and everything. And so I just think, I don't know, like if it were me, I would be like, you gotta get out of here. You know, like that is
Clip
clearly
on any kind of notes, any kind of
100%, 100%. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it like inevitable that you.
But is
join
it like
ICE.
is it like parking enforcement though, where they have incentive for how many? You know,
I think so, because then Stephen Miller's over here being like, why aren't y'all hitting quota? And they're like, quota? Like ICE was confused. He was
Right.
like, "Why aren't y'all hitting numbers?"
Yeah.
And they were like,
Right.
"I don't know. We
You mean the
got
people?"
everybody." That
Yeah.
was an insane article to read that Stephen Miller was over here yelling. The fact that Stephen Miller built like he built and yell at big people is crazy. Stephen Miller built like me, but like white and bald. Like it's just the idea that he's like, "Why aren't you hitting quote?" It's like, no.
Let's grab one last suggestion.
The Rapture.
The rapture.
Rapture.
Can we talk about the rapture for a second?
Hey,
Can we talk about it?
Can we low-key talk about how everybody here, including them, like that's the funniest thing in the world to me, that there were people that thought the rapture was gonna happen and they're still here. So by their own logic, they are heathens. Like it was supposed to be today.
So I grew up in Kansas. I grew up very religious, right? The rapture, if you don't know, it's when Jesus comes back and takes everybody to heaven and everybody else is left here on earth to maybe burn in a fiery pit of hell. Just, you know.
He didn't come up with it. Y'all leave him alone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, judgmental faces over here. He's just trying to relay information. Hey, y'all over here, boo.
Actually, I'm not a fan of the rapture. Okay, all right. Well, that's what it is. So
Yeah.
I grew up very religious, and to the point where that was taught to me in church growing up.
Yeah.
So any time that my parents weren't upstairs at our house, I thought the rapture took place.
Yeah.
Every single time. I'd be like, Mom? Dad? I'm looking around in the different
Yeah.
rooms, like my sister and brother aren't in there. I'm like, where is everybody? I just touched myself once last night.
I tell you right now, the thing I wish I had done, because this snuck up on me. Like 2 days ago, I found out a bunch of people on TikTok said the rapture was going to be like today. And so I missed my opportunity. But if this happens again, because it's going to happen again. It's happened so many times. And now technology is making it happen faster. Like back in the day, it would happen like once every 8 or 7 years. And now it's happening like consistently because people can get the message out and everything. So anyway, the next time this happens, when somebody tells you it's about to be a rapture and everything, just be like, "Hey, you like selling any stuff?" Like you gonna get a deal. If they don't even think they're gonna be here. You about to get a deal. You about to get a whole house for $12. It's about to be 1974 again. Upward mobility for you. If you can find the right person. I wanna, if it's okay with you, I wanna take a big risk and play something for the audience that is very short. It's made me laugh so hard. It's 40 seconds long, so I know we have to wrap up and everything. But this has had me crying because it kind of has to do with this. But I'm gonna play it for you real quick. One second. It's like a memed thing based off of a church service that this guy had, right? So this guy is being sincere because it's like his church service, and then the meme is basically saying, I hope, like, I aspire to this level of confidence one day, right?
If you get to heaven, write this down. You get to heaven and you don't find me there, you have gone to hell. That's not heaven.
Only an African preacher can hit you like that. Only an African. All this rapture talk is because a South African preacher was like, God took me to the future and then he brought me back here. And then it just morphed into people on TikTok, Midwest white people on TikTok being like, y'all, it's gonna happen.
Guys, did we have a blast with Josh Johnson or what?
Thanks so much.
Whoa, the ant is standing ovation. Wow, one more time for Josh Johnson, guys. Okay, now she is offering herself for Josh Johnson. I've never seen this at a show before. Well, where'd he go? He's running. No, the rapture took him. Yeah.
Welcome to another Tad Read. The biggest D in the world won't do you any good if you can't get hard. No matter what your downstairs is packing, make you rock solid with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better says, but it's not just a tablet, it's a total cheat code. You can have stronger, harder, longer lasting erections in
no time.
Dude, my wiener's soft all the time unless I take that Blue Chew.
Then it's
Raging.
and the bones are
Boning. You know what I'm saying?
and the ladies are loving it.
Gah, gah.
They're ready for it only after Blue Chew.
Otherwise, I'm soft all the time.
Blue Chew even comes in mint form, so it does double duty to freshen up your breath before the big reveal. Whoa, minty breath and a big dong?
Winning.
Buy a couple to keep around or subscribe to keep the good times coming on a consistent basis. We've got a special deal for Stand Up on the Spot fans. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code SPOT at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to bluechew.com for details and safety info. And we got another one for that ass. If Ryan Reynolds hasn't talked you into switching into Mint Mobile, we're about to. Mint Mobile is the bomb. Move over, Deadpool. Tad is here. You can get premium wireless for just $15 a month, so you can spend your hard-earned money on other things. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered to you on the nation's largest 5G network. You're keeping the quality you know and love, but seriously lowering the price tag.
I can call all the biddies.
In every area code, unlimited text, unlimited calls,
And they can be slobbering on my dong.
thanks to Mint Mobile. Say no to all those crazy prices out there and say yes to Mint. Keep your same phone, your same number, and all your contacts. Ready to say yes to saying no? Make the switch at mintmobile.com/standup. That's mintmobile.com/standup. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 per month. Limited time new customer offer for 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
And guess what? We got another one for that ass.
Whether you're wanting immune support, mental clarity, or to get it on in the bedroom, Mood can help.
Oh, okay, that's a nice pairing.
These 100% federally legal THC blends get delivered discreetly right to your doorstep, so it couldn't be easier to get started. I mean, if I'm needing to get in the
Mood.
if you know what I'm saying, I get the THC blend that's federally legal and perfect for Tad's medicinal purposes or just relaxing purposes.
You know what I'm saying?
With Mood. Not only does Mood stand behind everything with an industry-leading 100-day satisfaction guarantee, but Stand Up on the Spot fans get 20% off their first order with code SPOT. So head to mood.com, browse their amazing selection of functional gummies, and find the perfect gummy for whatever you're dealing with. And remember to use promo code SPOT at checkout to save 20% on your first order. And last but not least, we got one more. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks,
Being right can get you paid.
don't miss any of the excitement this football season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Getting in on the action is simple. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. Then watch the game and see if you've earned yourself some cash. You know what I'm always picking? Always my boy Patty Mahomes. But also recently, he's been putting up some good stats, is Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that I like another quarterback, but I also like Jalen Hurts as well. And you, like I said, just pick the more or less and the flame emojis go up. Check it out. See the jersey? Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. You can choose the different players right there that you want to add more or less to.
Pretty sweet.
Prize Picks even lets you connect with friends and your celebrity favorites. And you know I've been having a lot of favorite celebrities. Follow other players and even copy their lineups in one click. Get in on the action in over 40 states, now including California, Texas, and Georgia. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code SPOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code SPOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Oh, so good to be right.
Get on me.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Did you just nut? Yeah, sure look like it. Boop, boop, oh, yeah. Whew. I'm about to change my pants.
Well, the good thing about camouflage is you won't be able to see the nut.
You can't see it.
Right, you can't even see it.
You can't even see it.
Can't even see it. Nope, so I see nothing.
You like this moose knuckle?
They call me Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh my God.
Guys, are we having a good time? So, like I said, this is the 15-year anniversary month of Stand Up on the Spot, and I always like to have little surprise drop-ins and guests come by the show. This is one of my dear friends coming to the stage right here, right now. You may have seen his hit Broadway show, Take a Banana for the Ride. He's the Roastmaster General. You know him from the Tom Brady roast. So many roasts. It's the Roastmaster himself, Jeffrey Ross, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's that old bitch with my standing ovation? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Look at this bitch just got fucked. I love... Get this lady a vibrator with a hand crank. I love it. Wow. Wow, how you doing, baby? Oh, she's going to get some. Go. All right, I'll see you home. Lots of love. Wow. I didn't know the ring. They didn't find the ring on Lord of the Rings yet. I thought that happened already in one of the movies. Wow. What's that character called on the Lord of the Rings? Huh? Oh yeah, Gollum. Gollum's going to get some. Get some Gollum. Great to be here at the New York Comedy Club in front of this French fry warmer. I always want to perform in front of a fucking firing squad, Jeremiah. This is really beautiful. Come up here for a second, Jeremiah. Come here. Thank you for letting me crash your show tonight.
Never crashing. Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross, guys. So cool. Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You want to try to take a suggestion?
Yeah, let's see if we can do something with suggestion.
Graphic design. Graphic design. His third time trying graphic design. I think the guy's just trying to get a job. This guy's charging his phone. You never know when a big graphic... you got to be on... This guy's on alert right now. You never know when a graphic design gig is going to pop up, and you might have to do some last-minute editing on your phone.
It's a national state of emergency. Does anyone know AutoCAD in here?
One thing he's not texting on here is a gym or a barbershop. What else, Jeremiah?
What else? What else we got?
Rosh Hashanah. Tonight is the very holy Jewish holiday of... Don't pretend like we care. We wouldn't be here. Roast Hashanah. It's Roast Hashanah.
Oh, yeah. What is Rosh Hashanah for us Gentiles out there?
It's a holiday where you eat apples dipped in honey and your uncle. I don't know how you guys grew up, but that's what happened in my house. You can all see it every night on Broadway.
What a plug.
My uncle is played by Nathan Lane. Oh, it's gonna be.
I can see what's happening.
I like when I'm cutting deep tonight, Jeremiah.
I know you're going for it. I love this side of you.
This is really fun. The unleashed side.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? One other New York thing I was thinking about today. I don't know if it's a joke, but like, I saw these ladies by Central Park protesting the horse and buggy. They were like, "That's animal cruelty." They were yelling at the guy, and because but maybe it is. But then they were both fat, these ladies, and they immediately hailed a pedicab. So here's a human being riding their fat asses on a bicycle. And they're like, hey, don't hurt that horse. This guy's like, what about me? I'm a human being. It's taking you to fucking Katz's Deli on a bicycle. You two cows protesting a horse. I don't know. That was just something I was thinking about, Jeremiah.
That's the weirdest Chick-fil-A commercial I've ever seen.
Somebody said bumping mics, so. I like that one. We could put that one on the show. That was good.
Okay, if that's it.
I always do like all my jokes, and then Jeremiah sends me a 45-minute video going, can we post this? And I'm like, it's just me fucking making fun of some fat guy in the front. I don't know what it... You're not even fat. Look at me.
Let's grab one last one.
Intrusive thoughts.
Ooh, intrusive thoughts. I don't know why I have this intrusive thought all the time. Anytime a garbage disposal's on, I'm like, should I just...
Put your hand in it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, and then my brain kicks in. It's like, no, you shouldn't. But like, I don't know why I think that every time it goes, yeah, I'm just like, should I? No, okay, no.
Really?
Yeah, man. I don't know. And then like, I have little babies too. I'm like, it would fit perfectly.
Wow.
You said intrusive thoughts.
Wow, they didn't say they had to be murder. It could just be like, hey, did I leave the iron on? I mean, it could have been very innocent, Jeremiah. Should I put my baby in the garbage disposal? First of all, your babies are too fat to fit in the garbage disposal.
That's true. That is true.
You have like these big balls of babies.
They're big. They're big. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Jeremiah's a great dad, and the kids are in the car, but they'll be out in the... That's fine. No, it's awesome.
Yeah, you've seen them since they were real little.
They're real little. Since back when they had my hairstyle.
Jeff, when my first son was born, every time he saw him, Jeff would look at the baby and go, "Who's a funny guy? Who's a funny guy?"
It's true.
Yeah.
Turns out none of them. No, they're cute, and they left me the cutest birthday message, and they congratulate me on my show. They leave me funny videos, and I sell them to the algorithm. Talk about intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
But I love stand-up on the spot. What anniversary is it?
15-year anniversary of doing it around the country.
So cool, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me always crash your show, be a part of it.
Always a pleasure to have the Roastmaster General, Jeffrey Ross, drop by, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going for my pal, Jeff Ross.
Thank you, Jeremiah Watkins.
Guys, we have a couple comics left. How's the energy doing in here, huh? One of my favorite comics in the game right here, right now, and just one of my favorite pals. She's got an amazing podcast called Bein Ian with Jordan. She has a new Netflix special that you gotta check out right after you watch this. Please welcome my amazing friend and yours, Jordan Jensen, to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Come on! My sister, Jordan Jensen!
Keep it going for Jeremiah. Jeremiah, are you zinning? You got a zin in your face?
No.
Okay. Imagine if Jeremiah was zinning. Oh my God, what a dirty dog. You were talking like you had a zin in earlier, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell your Christian wife, and you're gonna go right down. Okay. All right, let's do this. Do I have to do something first? Should I do? No. Can I please have suggestions now?
Bad sex.
Huh?
Bad sex.
Bad sex. All sex is bad sex. All of it's bad. Although, dude, I haven't been having sex at all. I've been like very celibate, growing the pubes out, macrameing them into a knot so nobody can penetrate it. You know what I mean? Dude, but last night, I think I'm ovulating because there was this dude last night that was walking around. Okay, he had his fly unzipped, and he was, what sucks is he was walking towards me, and I was like, don't be, I was like, that's a crazy guy. And then I was like, don't be rude, Jordan. It might be a normal guy, right? By the way, he was white, okay? I just want you guys to know I wasn't saying that because he was black, okay? He was a white guy. But he was holding his pants open like this, and I thought he was like, I don't know, had like a wound or something. But I looked, and it was just his penis, and he was looking at me like, please, can I hide this in you? You know? And I had this moment where I was like, I think I want to fuck this guy. And I think sex is getting so whack with all these autistic people that we're gonna start looking for some real rape. You know what I mean? Sorry for saying rape, but you know what I mean? Like we're gonna start going down weird corners pretty soon here because we are tired of the is that good? You know? Bad sex. There's like 3 types of sex, I think. I just said 3, so now I have to do it. There's the dance sex, right? Where you're in a dance. That's the only good sex, I think. Maybe not. There's the dance sex where there's like rhythm. And then there's the robotic sex where they're doing whatever their ex-girlfriend liked, right? Where they're like, first you lay down, then I move you. We are in an automaton, right? And then there's monkey sex. I like monkey sex where you almost pretend like you've never seen the body parts before. And you're like, ah! You know what I mean? And they're, ah! You know? You ever have a guy just like pulling back the labias, being like, whoa, and you're like, I know. That's nice. I think that's good sex. I think all the rest is actually bad sex. I think monkey sex is only good sex. I'm trying to think of some bad sex I had recently. It's been a long time. Oh, I had sex recently, and I was noticing that the guy was looking over my shoulder. And I thought there was like a bug or something. And I was talking to my buddies about it, and they were like, they go, oh, that's because men they think about other women while they have sex with us. I did not know this. 4 of my other dudes were like, yes. So now when I have sex, I hold their eyes open. I hold it, and I go, my name's Jordan. My name's Jordan. Look, hey. So having sex with me just looks like... The other bad sex thing, last thing I'll say, the other bad sex thing I don't like, what do you guys think of this? Girls, sorry guys. Okay, you're in doggy, imagine. Okay? You're on your hands and knees, and the guy's having sex with you, he's on his knees, right? You ever have him put both feet up on the bed? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's like this, and you look and there's a bare foot, and you're like, what are you doing? This is doggy style, not actual dog's style. You know what I'm saying? Where they get a weird, and they're like, sorry, I have to be like that. I don't like that. If you can't do it from the knees, get out. Get out of my house. What's that? Why are you got, maybe 1 leg is fine. 2? In going into crow pose, you shall not. You shall not do this.
Don't worry, we know.
You know? You do know that? Okay, good.
No.
Now, you know, but sometimes you try and sneak it anyway?
Oh, no. We know.
What is superior to doing that? Why do you guys like getting up like that?
Oh, no. You misunderstood me.
Oh, what did I mean? Oh, you're saying we know. Are you a gay man?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, gotcha. Okay, great. I like that. Well, I like that the gay guy wanted me to know he's gay, and he's like, I have anal sex. I do that also with men. Okay, great. Well, I'm very proud of you, and I'm an ally. All right. Okay, let's hear another one. Wait, can you guys speak like normal? Go ahead. Polyamory is, what's polygamy? Riddle me that. Does anybody know that? Gay man?
Polygamy is when you're married to more than one person. Polyamory is when you're in a relationship with more than one person.
Okay, so poly means many. Yes. Poly want a cracker, poly want multiple tails.
Poly want it all.
Okay, that's how I'll remember. Polygamy is gammy, which is married. Okay, gammy gets married to gampa. Okay, great. Polyamory. Am I a married lady? Who am I? I don't know. Okay. Polyamory is what you do when you have a short boyfriend. And it sucks. Sorry if you're in here, but it's true. It's when you have a really tiny boyfriend. He's a really good guy, and you tell your friends things like, he goes down on me really well, though, like stuff like that. And you're like, no, he's like really good with kids. You should see him. You know, a lot of linen. He might wear too much linen. You know. And you want to climb a tall tree, so you go, I'm polyamorous. But what is poly? Right. Open means you want to commit to the short man. You're not quite ready for that. So you say I'm poly, which means you can date around and not be against God, right? Is that what poly is? Dude, these fucking people who are like, the women that I've talked to who are poly, they do this thing where they're like, why would I ever want... I'm getting so mad thinking about this. I'm getting like activated.
When they're like, why would I want to deprive him of love? He doesn't need just my love. He can get whoever's love. Why would it hurt me that my partner would get more love?
I want to wear your face as a mask. I want to take your skin off your body. Why would it bother you? Because she's hotter and different and not you, which hurts, or she's a lot like you, which hurts because it means it's close, but a little bit better. A million different reasons. Because it means you're seriously lacking something that somebody else has, you stupid, stupid bitch. And then another one I heard a guy say is, I like mac and cheese, but I don't want to have it every night for dinner. Right? And I'm like, yeah, the thing that annoys me about that is I'm not mac and cheese. There are women out there that are mac and cheese. I'm broccoli Rob. You know what I mean? I'm something that you have to have a monogamous relationship with in order to stay alive, right? And you have to say, no mac and cheese. I'm choosing the broccoli Rob because it's a healthy thing to do. There's no pizza coming from me. It's all bitterness and vitamins. Cool. Okay. You guys are a really good audience. You guys are really nice. I really like the support. This is good. This is nice. Thanks so much. Oh my God, this is nice. There's more women here than usual. Okay. What are we doing, ladies? Okay, man with external charger is wild. What is going on? Have we talked about this yet? You brought your home. We have? You brought this from home, and then you just put it right on the table, right there. I like that. You know what you're getting into tonight. Or you don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. You brought the big boy from home. You brought the laptop charger for the phone out of your house. I'm proud of you. That's good. Do you want me to plug it in? I feel like we should... Wild stuff. Okay. Okay, let's do another one. I want to take that. There's a part of me, you know what I mean? You see a big boy like that and you go, oh, with a lightning port? Let's go. The little 13-year-old wants to take that away. Okay, let's do another one.
People that can't control their kids.
People that can't control their kids. I'm trying to think of an example I've had recently. I just have one that's such a good bit that I'm doing right now, but I cannot say it. Okay.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I'm not allowed. Bro, do you know what happened? Do you know what happened with me and Jeremiah? The first time I did this, I had no idea that it was random. And I just had a bit for everything, just so happened. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking prolific, dog. And I was shooting bits out. And then later Jeremiah was like, oh yeah, and it's like no bits. And I was like, no bits? And I was so ashamed that I had done pre-written bits that I let him spit in my mouth. And I was like, this is not gonna be so bad. People do this all the time. He frothed it up. He got a frother. I laid on the ground and he spit a frothy, guess what you guys forget about spit? By the time it gets there, it's cold. I vomited immediately. Immediately vomited. Okay, great. Parents that can't control their kids. I like a kid that can't be controlled. I like a little feral who runs up and hits people. You know what I mean? I do like that. I think the kid control is a little bit of a problem right now. Like I think people think they like are smarter than their kids and they get like my sister, she's a dumb and she's doing this thing. She's doing this thing where she's trying to like keep the kid really sane and she is not gonna go through the same trauma that we went through. But she's like me, right? She's trashy, you know? But she's doing this thing where she like spells around the child. Like she spells words out. Like she'll be like, anyway, about her ex-husband, she'll be like, he was F-U-C-K-I-N-G, those W-H-O-R-E-S. But she can't spell well, and so I'm always like, good job with the W. And she's like, thanks. But the kid knows everything. She's trying to control it, but as soon as she leaves, the kid turns to me like a mafia guy and is like, yeah, I know what's going on. They think I don't know. I know that he's fucking all those whores, but she wasn't sucking his cock. What are you gonna do? I mean, dude, it's crazy. As soon as the doors are shut in front of them, she'll be like, I think I need another Barbie to deal with the divorce. But then when we're alone, she's like, yeah, I'm using them against each other to get what I want. Yeah, I'm tapping into the iPad. I know what's in there. I saw the pictures of the girls my dad's f***ing. Honestly, it's an upgrade, and I'm proud of it. It's so fucked up. Yeah, I would like to have a feral child. I do want to have a kid that's out of control. I'd like them to not speak English. I'd like them to be nonsense. Just, you know what I mean? That's what I would like. But I know what you're saying. You're talking about the New York children that are wealthy and insane. Dude, one kid, I used to teach Taekwondo. I don't know Taekwondo. And we had this, I don't know, it was crazy. It was one of my first jobs here, and I was like, okay. It turns out it was my job to just let these kids beat the shit out of me. It was awful. Anyway, there was one kid that was this New York kid, and he would do whatever he wanted, and his parents would just allow it. And at one point we're walking, and he takes his Doritos bag, and he throws it on the ground. I was like, hey, you can't litter. And he looks at me in the eyes. He's like 5 years old, and he goes, this whole city's a fucking trash can. And I was like, it is. You're right. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't be like, yeah, but we don't want more trash on the... Like, I was like, uh-huh. And now I do it. Okay, I got the light. Wait, just one more unless I don't like it. What?
Gen Z.
You said I could do mushrooms or Gen Z.
Mushrooms.
Oh, you like mushrooms better? Oh, great. Wow, I like how you guys are really cut and dry. You say what you need. Mushrooms are great. I did a thing recently where I got a bunch of mushrooms in the mail, and I said to my mom, I was like, hey, I'm not going to eat all these, right? Because it was like a pack. They were like trying to get me to sell them, and they were like microdoses. I leave them with my mother. She becomes addicted to microdosing, okay? Here's the deal, though. The problem with boomers doing mushrooms, because they're all doing it. Do you have parents that are doing that? Do you have like liberal parents that are like, no, it's good, MDMA and microdosing allows you to open your mind and deal with immortality? That's what my mom is like. But she's like a liberal lady. Like she won't, if you say baby bird, she always goes, it's actually an adolescent fledgling. She's that lady. You know what I mean? She's like a Bernie. She is Bernie, actually. And but she does these mushrooms. But the problem is when we do mushrooms, right? We let the world change and we go, whoa, that tree is breathing, right? And we let boomers can't let a new reality in. So they just try and, like, she came up to me and she goes, look at me. And I was like, what? And she goes, there's too many teeth in your mouth. And I was like, no, I think that's the mushrooms. And she was like, no, they're cramped. We got to take one out. And like wouldn't let it go. She's like, there's way too many. I don't know why I never noticed that, but things have got to change. This is crazy. All right, Jeremiah, come up here. Thank you.
Guys, keep it going for my pal Jordan Jensen.
That's fun. That's fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
Dude, last time I was here, 2 times ago, I bombed my face off because I was having a panic attack. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
I didn't tell you this. I didn't bomb my face. I bombed my face off. And because I was having a full panic attack because I thought I was over at a famous person's house because they let me be in a movie. Small part, shouldn't have been at his house. But Laura Dern was there. And I was having intrusive thought that I was going to bite Laura Dern. And I was having this intrusive thought, and I was like, I'm gonna bite her arm, I'm gonna tear the skin off, and she has such soft arms, and she was so nice to me. She was the sweetest lady ever. And I was like, what if I just bit her, and then I wouldn't be able to be allowed in the movie, and I'd be like maybe in jail. I don't know what would happen. But I was having a full panic attack, and I was so shaky, and then I had explosive diarrhea from panic. You ever have panic to diarrhea combo, right? But it was in this famous dude's house, so I blew up his house, and then I came here, and I was scared.
Who? Wow. Yeah.
That's what happened last time. I was shaking. I remember being on stage and shaking.
Whose house was it?
His name rhymes with Badly Booper. Oh, I pooped in his house.
He starts.
Oh, I pooped in Badly Booper's
He's like,
house.
tell me something. Whoa.
Dude, it was so bad. But he was a big house, so I was able to, but he was going to find it. And it was not good. You ever have a panic attack and you're like, I think something's wrong, like maybe I'll have intrusive thoughts and then I'll just shit and I'll be like, oh, it was just poop. You ever have that? Where you're panicking?
Yeah, I don't need therapy. I just need to go to the bathroom.
Good poop.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
It's
wow,
great.
there's not many people that can say they pooped in Bradley Cooper's house.
Pooped a lot. It was all good. And then I was here on stage and I was like, I pooped in his house. You didn't know I pooped in his house. And then, yeah. And I was still shaken up at the idea of biting Laura Dern, like I was still playing at her soft skin. Oh, it would have been a clean bite.
Bradley Cooper met Lady Caca that night.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
There you go. You were churning it. I saw you churning something, and it came out good. Just like my poo. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
there we go. Let's grab some suggestions. What else we got? Tom from MySpace.
Whoa, I forgot about Tommy Boy.
A lot of people did.
Tom from I don't remember much about him. He was our first friend.
He
was the Zuckerberg of MySpace?
He's the founder, right? He's the Zuckerberg of MySpace. Is that correct?
Wait, but when you were on Facebook, was Zuckerberg in there? Was he your buddy? No, Tom really made us his friend.
He forced it.
He really forced it.
Yeah.
Wow, but we really laid all of that stigma onto Zuckerberg because his face is weird.
Yeah, people were like, yeah, I'll be friends with you, Tom. Sure.
Yeah. But Zuckerberg, we were like, you loser, you stupid nerd dork, you suck. He does suck. He sucks so bad. Did you see the podcast where he was like, where I think it was, was it Rogan? Oh, Rogan was like, yeah, do you hunt? You remember this? You see this? And he goes, yes. And you see the lie where he goes, yes. You see it? And Rogan goes, what do you use to hunt with? And Zuckerberg goes, bow and arrow. And you know it's like a lie, and you know that he just pulled up some database. You know what I mean? Like he
knows that Rogan uses a bow and arrow.
Oh.
That's why he said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it was, and he got him into, and at one point Rogan was like, why do you use a bow and arrow? And he goes, it's better sporting. And it was done. After that, after he said sporting, it was over for him. He was so red. He had the Oakley tan. It was brutal. It was brutal.
Have you ever dated a guy that has gotten that sunburn before?
I know I look like I did, but I haven't. I know I look like that.
You do.
I do.
Head out on the highway.
I might have dated a guy who had it on the back of his head. You know those guys? Dude, talk about mushrooms. If you ever microdose and you're behind a guy with sunglasses on the back of his head, you're like, no, don't, stop looking at me.
You're like,
stop looking at me.
Voldemort, leave this place right here.
Yeah, it's a really... Have you ever had that, like on an airplane where they put it in the back and you're like, cut it out?
Yeah. You're on mushrooms. You're like, I just had a 3-hour conversation with this guy.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And they have the, like, when bald people have the lip in the back of the head, so it looks like a little mouth.
Yeah,
really
little,
scary
the roll,
stuff.
The roll on the back.
The roll.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, do you ever swipe it?
Dude, to swipe would be crazy. To swipe would be crazy.
Just credit card
That's
that thing?
gonna be a new intrusive thought. Wish you haven't said that. Oh my God.
She's gonna be boarding a flight somewhere and she's like, don't do it.
Don't do it. I have
do
that
it.
so often, dude. On flights, I have it so bad. I've almost fainted from full panic at what I was gonna do with the guy next to me. Totally.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I have lots of something with the tray. I always have this idea that I'm gonna flip the tray up with all of his food on it, and then gonna be stuck in a 4-hour flight. And he's like, "Why'd you flip my tray?" And I'm gonna. Did you see the video of that guy who opened the latch and let the door go? There was a guy who it was actually just a picture, and it's like this Chinese man, and he's like this in his seat. and the door is open. Everybody on the plane is like, and at the end, it's like, why did you do this? And he just wrote, I was having a lot of anxiety. And I'm like, yeah, man. Yes, I agree with that. So the emergency exit thing, yes, release the valve. Pull this thing over. I think that all the time. Anyway, but now I'm gonna be swipers. Swipers are gonna be swiping.
Guys, did we have a good time with Jordan Jensen?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for your final comedian of the night? I absolutely love this comic too. I did her podcast recently. It's called Madhouse. You may have seen her on Wild 'N Out. Please welcome Maddie Smith to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Come on!
Hey everyone! Oh, how you guys doing? Good. Thank you for coming out. Open to suggestions.
Cargo jeans.
I guess that's what they are, isn't it? I didn't think about it that way until the cool black guy said cargo jeans. And now I'm gonna kill myself. I am wearing cargo jeans. I don't think they look good on me. I'm very aware of my body right now. I hate my body. We're not allowed to say that because of body positivity. How's this? I'm positive that I hate my body. So that's how I feel about your cargo jeans comment. All right, girls. Okay. Do you think so? I have body dysmorphia, which is just being a woman. I told a man I had body dysmorphia. He was like, I love sci-fi. And it's not it, but thank you very much. They don't get it. Guys don't get it. See, he can just yell out cargo jeans at a white woman, and he doesn't know what he's triggering. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that I was raised in a 90s household with only turkey bacon. Guys don't get it. Guys aren't thinking about, that's why I want to be a man. I want to be a man. I want male confidence. Male confidence. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Every man at the show is like, I'm a guy. I'm watching a show. I'm having a good time. Every woman right now is like, I took it too far tonight. I need to lose 50 pounds. And that's the difference. I want to be a dude. Guys don't even realize when they put on pounds. I'm aware of every skin cell in my body. You ever gain weight and not realize it? You ever gain weight and not realize it, ladies? Oh, all right, thanks for your honesty. Every other bitch here is like, no, I'm snatched as fuck. One time I gained weight, I didn't realize it, and it sucks. That's why I wish I was a dude, because when men put on 8 pounds, their friends are like, what's up, fat fuck? And we'll put on like 200 pounds, our friends are like, nice cargo jeans. Anyway, new suggestion. This guy's okay, it's all good. Take your hand out of your... All right. Another suggestion. Road rage. Mansplaining? Fuck that. I'm trying to road rage. Road rage is... I wish there was a road rage feature on Teslas. I think it would make them cooler. I would definitely buy one, right? You drive by Tesla, you cut it off. Big Inspector Gadget hand comes out. Fuck you. Throws your car over a mountain like a transformer. I don't have road rage because I don't have a car. So that helps my case a lot. I smoke a lot of weed though. And I really think driving while high should be fully legal. Because I'm safe as fuck. When I'm high, I'm going like 25 down the 90. When I'm high, I'm like, I hope I don't kill anyone. When I'm sober, I'm like, die, motherfucker! So, that's how I feel about road rage. Mansplaining, what else is new? You know, it sucks. You're trying to have sex with a guy and he keeps talking. That's our version of whiskey dick. You know what I mean? We really want to have sex, but we can't get aroused because they're talking about YouTube. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know about mansplaining. All right, I need another topic. I feel like I'm not good at this. Keep going. I'm freaking out. Blah, blah, blah. Nick Cannon's kids. Typical. Classic. Ask the white girl on the show about Nick Cannon's kids. I tried. He refused. Okay. I know, because I'm on birth control. So it's this whole Nick Cannon's kids. He has so many kids. Do you guys know about the Nick Cannon lore, or is that just, something someone shouts out? Because I'm the white girl on Wild 'N Out. Yeah. Okay. They don't know. Well, we got a lot of white boomers in the house. So you guys check out Wild 'N Out. You'll hate it. It'll make you more racist. But that's what I am. I'm the white girl on a black show. Or as my mom says, black. And everyone goes to my shows asking about Nick Cannon's kids. I've been on this show for like 7 seasons. I'm racking them up like they're his children. And literally everyone's always like, Nick Cannon's kids. I seriously, when he had 4 kids, I was like, he is a family man. Now it's 15, I'm like, it's a cult, okay? But I don't know, Nick Cannon's kids keep me alive, I feel good about his kids. People hate on him. Every time he has a kid, I have a job for another 18 years, so I don't give a shit. I'm positive. It scares me though, I don't know. Kids are gross. Kids are gross, aren't they? I tried to freeze my eggs, they came out scrambled. And I'm a little bit older. Watching Nick Cannon have 14 kids does not inspire me. It makes my IUD cramp up. Scares me. I'm around kids a lot because I travel a lot. I'm in a hotel every weekend. And I found out I don't want kids because who else is in hotels on weekends? Kids. Yeah. And their parents. Kids sports tournaments. Last week it was dance girls. Yeah, I was like, hey, future sluts, how are we? The moms were pissed. I was like, former sluts? They were like, okay. But I realized lately, I can't, when I'm around, at the Continental Breakfast, you're ever around kids and you go from 0 to 6, that's my road rage, okay? I turn into Greta Thunberg. I'm like, oh my God, these motherfuckers are bad for the environment. I think I realized 2 weeks ago I was in an airport buying the 70th phone charger of the year. See, that's a little life hack right there. Never have to buy one if it's always right in front of you. I'm the kind of bitch who loses chargers. I lose my IDs. I have to open my window to crawl into my apartment once a week. I'm chaotic. I realized last week as I was buying a charger that if I had a kid, I would be a mom who leaves a kid in a hot car. I know that I would. Don't be looking at me like I did. I don't have a kid, okay? I know that I would. You guys ever think about that? I would. You ever see a mom who did and you're like, that could have been me. You understand it. I'll be in the car with the kid in the back playing LMFAO, party rock anthem. I'll be in the freezer aisle with a full fucking cart. And then I'll go, oh my God, the fucking kid. And then I'll go get the kid after I check out. You know what I'm saying? That's a dad with priorities, okay? I can't have a kid when I get home and my plants are wilted. I'm like, really? After everything I did to you? After all of this? You're sitting in the dark for a week, bitch. Okay. How about another suggestion? Eh?
Trader Joe's and Whole Foods.
What does it say?
Trader Joe's and Whole Foods.
Oh, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. Classic matchup. Classic white on white crime right there. Okay, Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. Whole Foods, the employees are bitches. It's almost like you go there to get abused. They know that you're a fucking white bitch. Getting your fresh squeezed orange juice. Trader Joe's, they're a little too nice. They're in on it. They're like, oh, what are you doing this summer? You. I don't want that. I want them to be mean to me. I want them to tell me that I deserve to be fucked by spirulina root. You know what I mean? All right. I don't know. That was it. I started off great with the cargo jeans, and now cargo jeans shaking his head saying, I didn't know women could talk. Okay. Anyway. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. That's some white people shit. Do you have a preference of Trader Joe's or Whole Foods? I feel like when I'm in Trader Joe's, it feels like you're shopping at the Children's Museum grocery store. You ever go to the Children's Museum and they're like, here's the grocery store for kids? That's what Trader Joe's is. Little tiny cart, each of the little fruit. Oh, you get one orange. Oh, wow, a chocolate-covered gummy bear. You're 30. I'm 34. Okay. So, yeah, I don't do Whole Foods. I don't do Trader Joe's. I do Key Food. Yeah, because I'm a man of the people. Zohran. Oh, do you guys live in New York or no? No? Okay. Guess you guys like Cuomo. Guess a big Cuomo fan. What'd you say?
I said Zohran, go for it.
Oh, okay. I said Zohran, and people went, hell no. We don't. I'm not riffing on Zohran. Okay. Sounds so wrong. All right. Well, this was a time. I had a great time. Bring up Jeremiah. Thanks, you guys. Hey.
Guys, give it over to Maddie Smith.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
She killed it, right?
I always get so nervous.
Oh,
Everyone's yelling out, crowd's gone rogue. Lip trembling.
Right? Going for it the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time. Well, let's grab a couple of suggestions and see what we can do with them.
Yes. AI.
We kind of covered it with the AI girlfriend thing earlier.
Oh, yeah, we already did it.
Yeah. Scared of the dentist. But what? Being scared of the dentist. Do you have a different one?
Clouds.
That was not the same dude, but okay.
Okay, yeah.
Clouds, being scared of the dentist. Have you ever had a fear of going to the doctor or the dentist?
So listen to this. When I first moved to New York, I was in Brooklyn. My first dentist was very attractive. I didn't want to open up. You know what I mean? I was like, stop, you can't see.
Oh.
I'm dirty. I'm a dirty girl. He was like, open up, Maddie, come on, be a good girl. I'm like, fine. You know, he was hot as fuck. But it was bad. I was like in my mid-20s. I had like 18 cavities, you know what I mean? And then he started talking about his wife. Fuck you. You know what I mean? That's when I bit his finger. Fuck you. So that's when I had a fear is going then, and because he was hot. He was hot. Because dentists are very intimate too.
There is
Dentistry
something
is
to
intimate.
say about like if you're in a relationship, if it's an attractive doctor or dentist or something, for whatever reason, you are a little bit more self-conscious.
Yeah, I clam up.
Like if they're like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, you're like, all right, let me whip this thing out.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
This isn't gonna scare him. Yeah. But if they come and talk, like they're looking like, I had a doctor who looked like Cillian Murphy. I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
And he's like, can you take off your shirt? Does this hurt right here? I'm like, can you go lower? You know what I mean?
Have you had to do have you had a hot gynecologist before?
Never. I've had a hot lady. You guys ever had a lady?
Do you think she was judging down there?
A dude. Yeah. She's right in my. Do I think she was judging? No, because she sees pussies all day.
She sees it all day.
Yeah, she's pussies all day.
Yeah.
And I got that shit. You know what I'm saying?
She got that thing.
I think she's judging and she's saying 10 out of 10. Right?
She just like after she spreads she holds up a sign that says 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, all right, that's cool. They should do that at every gynecologist appointment.
Should. Yeah,
just
they should.
to reaffirmations.
They should, and they should just give everyone a 10 because all women are beautiful. Yeah.
There it is. That's right, lady with the meatiest vagina. I'm just kidding.
Labiaplasty. Labiaplasty is a thing. You guys know
Isn't
that,
that
right?
crazy that
Where
that's a
you can,
thing?
fix that. But I was in Denver recently, and I met a guy who was a plastic surgeon, and he said he gives more Scrotox per week than labiaplasty.
Whoa.
Scrotox.
What is
to
that?
tighten up your bowls. Yeah. Look at all the guys in here are like, we know. That's why they're like, oh.
You got a saggy sack, sir?
No.
Oh, your
No.
balls are just tight?
Oh, yeah.
You got a tight? You're always
it's
cold?
always chilly.
Wow.
I love that.
Look at you.
Love
we got
that.
a little grower, not a
Yes.
shower over here.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Cold,
I'm
chilly.
sorry, I'm just cold. You're like, it's 87 degrees.
Yeah,
I
dude.
know I'm freezing.
I'm so cold. My balls are in my body.
I got some saggers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you do Scrotox, you think?
No,
Really?
I like having them
Yeah,
saggy.
that's guy confidence.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's guy balls.
Like me, yeah, I don't care that they're wrinkly and saggy.
I have one lip this much longer, and before I hook up with a guy, I'm like, you should know something, you know? And then guys are balls. Guys aren't like, are these weird? Yeah, but like they're never like self-conscious about it, and women are fully aware of every part of their
I bet
body.
you could ask any guy in here about his balls and they wouldn't care at all.
No, not at all.
You got a saggy
They don't
one,
care.
sir?
Yeah, look at that.
There you go. You're like,
They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Now, graphic designers, his are tighter than a.
Oh yeah.
Tight, dude.
I like when they get tight, like.
They're photoshopped?
Oh wow! Oh yeah!
Whoa!
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Whoa! Look at it. You
That's
guys are
right.
a perfect couple, dude.
Couple of airbrush balls on them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's grab another one.
Yeah, we'll do one more. Ooh, I love.
Talk about cringe.
Yeah.
Influencer apology videos, like, they're rough.
They're always like, So, obviously, I'm coming on here for a specific reason. I didn't want to talk about this, but I have to. It's at a point where I have to, and I have been sitting and I have been listening and learning. Part of... It's just I'm trying to apologize. Yeah, so... It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Thanks. Thank you, other white lady. Yeah. Sit your ass down and listen. The actions that I am taking to improve myself are none. But I definitely am excited to begin posting again in 2 weeks after a quick hiatus of laughing and learning. You know? That's what they're like.
It's always, yeah, it's always.
And they start like, they're always like, I'm like,
like they
shocked
just like.
that I have brought myself to say something like that. And it was like a week later, they're like screaming the N-word. They're like, I can't believe that like I am someone who is capable of doing that. You know? Is that not funny? No one's laughing, but that's all good. I don't really care.
That's that saggy sack confidence,
That's
okay?
what it do.
Let's grab one more.
Bisexual man.
Bisexual men, just in general? He's like, yeah, I would like your take on that.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a gay guy right in front of you. He's like, what are you gonna say? The gays and the bis are battling late night in New York.
Hey, we both like dudes. Okay, so bisexual men.
Now, but are you a bisexual guy? Okay, now, if it's a Venn diagram, does it skew one way or the other where, like, if there's a vagina and a penis somewhere, are you like, is there a percentage that you can go? Probably? What percentage would you say, are you more vagina, and what percentage are you more penis?
Yeah, like 70% girls.
70% girls, but 30% are. Oh, well, see what I don't know what happened last night.
How it goes.
A dick crept up inside me. I don't know.
A little 30%.
Now, the 30%, do you top or you bottom? You both? Verse.
Nice.
Okay.
Rare.
Yeah.
Rare.
Right?
A true bisexual.
Yeah.
Top and bottom.
Wow.
They're like splitting and getting split.
Now,
bisexuals,
are
he's
you
still
guys in
laughing.
an open relationship? You are. Are you bi as well?
Yeah.
You are. Whoa, New York is so cool, dude.
New York.
I mean, it's so cool.
Yes,
I'm from
what's
Kansas, so I'm still like, whoa, this is like Narnia. This is crazy. Anything can happen out here. They're bi, but they have a shared common interest with each other. But then on the backside of things, he's hooking up with dudes. She's like, I'll raise you, dude, and I'll go grab a muff, you know? It's cool, dude.
It's cool. It's sick as
right?
It's sick as
Wow.
It looks amazing. The only challenge is, scheduling and hey, are you sucking his dick tonight or am I? I can see that would get challenging.
Do you guys have a Google Calendar that's shared between the two of you? Like
They
this,
literally do.
Tuesdays are for the gays. And then, that's the 30% that you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they schedule their own sexual intercourse with each other to reconnect.
How long have you two been
to
together?
keep the anchor strong.
5 years. Wow.
Were you open the whole time? Open the whole time?
No, for like 3.5.
But are you from somewhere? Are you from another country? Where are you from?
Colombia.
Oh, he's from Colombia. See, that's
Whoa.
you know,
So
guys
he's
in the
just-
U.S. don't
he's-
really. Oh, I want to people, but she can't.
Right.
That's guys in the U.S. But Colombia is like, I'm man,
he's
and you.
like, listen, I suck I do cocaine with
It's
the
not
fine.
good.
It's a fine thing. It's a fine. It's normal in Colombia.
Colombia.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
We are humans.
Everybody is bi in Colombia.
Aye. Because we are
Bi is
beautiful.
inside of Colombia. If you spell it out. Colombia.
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 Colombia. Exactly.
Guys, so we have fun with Maddie Smith.
Thank you.
That was Stand Up on the Spot in New York City. Did we have a good time? Keep it going for all the amazing comics that you saw. I'm Jeremiah Watkins. Thank you for celebrating 15 years of Stand Up on the Spot with us in New York City. And check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/@standupots. You can check out this show there. Hit that like button, leave a comment, say that you were here tonight. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Have you subscribed yet to Stand Up on the Spot? Make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment before you go. And come see us on the road in Los Angeles, California, Chicago, Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri, and New Orleans, Louisiana. Thanks.